Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Chris Johnstone. I'm the president of Connection Incorporated, and we are shooting this video for you to help you run your mortgage business remotely. And we're going to teach you how to use Zoom to look professional, sound professional, and give incredible service to your clients right now as you educate them through these changes. So the first thing that we want to really prepare for you is what you need in order to be prepared when you have a meeting with your clients. So the first is that you should have the appointment booked ahead of time so that not only are they scheduling the meeting in their calendar, but there is an automatic reminder sequence that gets them to show up. As soon as you transition from having offices or having meetings in your office to having them online, people forget because they don't have to get in their car and drive there. So you have to remind them of the meeting. Zoom does a great job of this. When I teach you here in a second how to set up a meeting, we're going to show you how to send that link to that person so that they have to register for that call. That will help you have a better experience using the tool because more people will actually show up to the appointment. Make sure you show up a couple minutes early, not so that you're prepared, but so that you don't have any technical issues, or if you have trouble getting your microphone going or your webcam turned on, you have a couple of minutes in order to solve those problems before your client shows up and you have to do it in front of them. Again, it's just your ability to remain professional while transitioning into online meetings. You need good audio. In a second, I'm going to give you a recommendation for the microphone and the lights that we're using so that you sound good, you look good. And then the final tip that I have for you when you are doing these meetings with your clients, pre-prepare all of the links that you're going to need to share with your clients during that call. So if it's a lead and you're going to need them to fill out an online application, have the link so that you can send it to them through the chat on the tool, and have a email prepared for after the meeting to send it out right away. As soon as somebody is off of the online meeting with you, you want to be able to follow up via email with all the resources that you said you were going to give them immediately afterwards. If it takes a half an hour or an hour, they'll forget, they'll get busy, it will take them a long time to get back to you. If you send it right away, they will handle it and get back to you right away, thereby giving you a better response. So just make sure that you're prepared at the beginning and at the end. Now, I also wanted to give you some tips for meeting with your referral partners. We're seeing some incredible responses right now from mortgage professionals that are taking leadership of their relationships with their referral partners by teaching them, educating, and staying in touch with them. So one of the things that we're seeing done really well right now is the virtual coffee appointment, where you're getting together with the partners that you normally meet with for coffee and just doing it virtually. We've also found that setting a recurring meeting invitation for every 2 weeks to get together with that partner is making it easier to stay in touch, and you don't have to chase that person every time you want to have an appointment with them. It's just you show up every 2 weeks and you keep that referral relationship open. The other thing that we're seeing done really well right now is the irresistible offer, where you're going out to new partners, offering to meet with them online and offering to help them build their pipeline and grow their business and put systems in place right now in order to grow for the future. Another great thing that we're seeing tools like Zoom and Facebook Live and Instagram Live being used for right now is what we call the viral open house. So that's teaching your realtors how to do presentations just like this with high-res images of their listings. And rather than having people come to an open house and actually tour the property, they give a open house online where they show the really nice pictures, describe the home, and then put together a list of people that are interested in the property. Those are working really well. The other thing that we've seen some agents doing really well is putting together the open house tour in a virtual room. So rather than all of the realtors coming together on Monday morning and getting together in the caravan and going around to all the different new listings, the lender is hosting that Monday morning meeting. Everybody is logging in on Zoom. Everybody does their own independent screen share where they get to talk about their listings. So you get the same thing, but rather than driving around and viewing all of the homes, it's done virtually. Again, these are all tools that you can take to your referral partners in order to keep the lines of communication open, to continue meeting with your referral partners, to keep those bonds strong, and to keep those referral relationships going. Now, let's get into how to use Zoom and set up your first appointment. So when you go to zoom.us, up in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a button that says sign up. It's free. Sign up for a free account. once you have that free account, over on the left-hand side, you're going to see a meetings button. When you click on there, it's going to allow you to schedule a new meeting. When you go to schedule that meeting, it's going to give you a topic. The topic is the client's name and then your name after that. So they know who they're meeting with. They remember your name when they show up. When you show up, you remember their name. It's just super easy that everybody gets together and gets off on the right foot. A description is optional, but I recommend that you put in the reason why you're meeting with that particular person. And then it's super simple. You just pick the date, the duration, and the time zone that you're in for that meeting. And again, when that person selects that time, you're going to get a reminder, they're going to get a reminder, everybody shows up at the right time. I highly recommend that you make your registration required, simply because when that person registers, it allows the tool to send them the reminder of the meeting happening. If you're just sending out the link and saying, hey, I'll meet you here at 1 o'clock, there's no reminder that goes to your client, and the likelihood of them missing that appointment goes up, right? Now, the other important thing for you to note is under the video section that I have that box around there, the video should be set to off on both the host and the participant. It's really weird when you log into a meeting for the first time and it automatically turns on your webcam. If you do that to one of your clients, the likelihood of them showing up to the next appointment goes down dramatically. Make sure that the webcams are shut off and that you walk them through the process of turning it on if they want to, right? Which leads us to audio. Roughly 50% of your clients that are going to meet with you online the first time are going to be new to teleconferencing. So they're not going to be logging on to the Zoom app on their phone or on the desktop. They're actually going to call the number that is sent out in the description. Roughly 50% of the people that we meet with on Zoom for the first time call into the meeting. So underneath audio, put both so that they have the ability to log on the computer, but also to call in to the meeting. That will dramatically increase the number of people that you actually talk to on your meetings. Now, another helpful tip is that you want to mute participants upon entry. That way, they feel like they have the control of entering the meeting, and you're not getting blasted out with a whole bunch of background noise when they log in the first time and all that good stuff. And then you also have the ability to record the meetings. I highly recommend that you record them in the cloud, and that's just so that you can send that back to the client if they request it. It's very important that if you're going to record the meeting, you tell your client right up front as one of the first things that the meeting is being recorded. You should definitely let them know about that. So once you're through all those settings, click on Save. That will then give you a meeting link that you can send over. So where you see the number 3 there, you just simply take that registration URL, send it over to the client. That's where they can register for the meeting. On the timing section, number 2, that's where you can click on the button and automatically add the appointment to your calendar so that you don't miss it. And then when it comes time for you to have the meeting, number 1 is where you can just simply click the button and start the meeting. Now, if you've logged out of Zoom and you're going to log back in, over on the left-hand side, it says Meetings. Click on Meetings, and then over on the right-hand side, see the one for the date and the time. Click Start, and Zoom will give you this window that says, do you want to open the application? Click on Open Zoom.us, and your meeting will open. Now, I have 8 different sections down there on the bottom on how to run your Zoom meeting. Starting with number 1 is the mute button. That is where most people have problems when they log in to their first Zoom meeting. They don't know where to find the mute button. So anytime you're in a Zoom meeting, hover your mouse over the Zoom panel. That menu bar across the bottom will show up. If you click on mute, it will mute you. If you click on the mute button again, it will unmute you. And that is how you talk to people on the meeting. Number 2 is your video. So if you click on the video, it will ask you if you're okay turning on your webcam. It'll give you a little preview so that you can see what you look like, and you can accept that or unaccept it and turn it off however you want to run that. I highly recommend you use it, that you're well lit, and that you have a good microphone, and we'll talk about those resources in just a second. Number 3 is so that you can invite people to the meeting once it's started. This is helpful for you if you have spouses that are in 2 different locations that both want to be on the same meeting. One might be able to join, and then they'll have to text the link to their spouse in order for them to be able to join the meeting. If you have somebody that needs to do that, you just click on the invite button or tell them to click on the invite button to be able to get that link. Number 4 manage participants. This is your ability to control the meeting. So when you click on manage participants over on the right hand side, it'll pop up a menu and it'll show you everybody who's in the call. That allows you to specifically mute callers, to kick callers out of the meeting, and allow them to turn on or off their webcam. It also gives you the ability to take over their screen if they allow you to, and so that you can walk them through things on their side of things. So that's essentially your control of the meeting. So at any given time, if somebody's got too much background noise or they're having trouble unmuting their microphone or whatever it is, you click on Manage Participants, click on their name, and that will give you all the menu options that you need in order to be able to help your clients have a good experience on your meeting. Polling, we're not that worried about on your calls, but number 5 is very important, the ability to share your screen. So when you click on that button with the green rectangle and the arrow pointing out of it, it's going to pop up a menu bar that will show you your desktop as well as any other panes that you have open, right? So when you click on the one in the top left-hand corner and you double click on it, that means they'll be able to see everything that's on your screen. So that's all your windows and everything like that. If you choose one of the specific applications that are open, such as PowerPoint or whatever it is, it will only show that particular application in the screen share. The chat button, very important. Click on there. It allows you to chat with people that are inside the meeting. Number 6 is recording. So if you want to record the meeting, normally it looks like a circle. You click on it. It asks you if you want to start recording it on your computer or in the cloud. You choose in the cloud and then click record. Again, if you are recording, you want to make sure that people know this is being recorded, right? Now, the number 7 tab is more, and this is where you get access to some of the more advanced options in your Zoom panel. Most likely, you're not gonna need any of them as far as like broadcasting live on Facebook or YouTube or those sorts of things, but click on it, check it out, explore the options that you have. And then number 8, when you get to the end of the meeting with your client, that's how you end the meeting. You click on end meeting, it will pop up a window that says, are you sure you want to end the meeting? You click yes, and that will finalize the meeting for everybody. And it will log out, gives you a sound so that you know that the meeting is over and it's all good. Now, when you have your first Zoom meeting, you want to sound good. So this is the microphone that I'm currently using to shoot this video. It's called an Audio-Technica ATR 2100 USB. The reason why I love this microphone is because it's super tough and it's a USB mic. So all you do is you take the microphone, the cord plugs right into your laptop or right into your computer. Zoom automatically detects it, turns it on. The audio is phenomenal. There's the Amazon link there. It's $138.88 Canadian. Then if you want to up your audio game a little bit, you can go to the Yeti Blue mic, which is $167.98 on that Amazon link there. Again, that is Canadian pricing, so you can probably get an even better price if you're in the States. Both of those mics are great. Now, for lighting, what we're using here is called a Neewear camera photo video lighting kit. I apologize if I butchered the name there. So we used to have a lighting kit that had 5 lights, and they were the big ones with the boxes on them, and we'd have to move them all around, and we had crazy shadows on the back, and it was just difficult to light because we're not video experts, right? We're mortgage experts. Well, this light, you just turn it on. It's LED. It allows you to place the camera right inside the light if you're shooting your own videos or if you're doing a Zoom meeting. You just put it behind your computer. Gives beautiful light, and it's adjustable, so you can turn it up, you can turn it down. So depending on how bright your office is on any particular day, you can always get the right amount of light so that you look good, you look professional. When you're on video with your clients, you need to look and sound professional. That's very important. A third tip for you on video quality, you want to make sure that the camera that you're looking into is at eye level or even a little bit above. There's this weird thing where people don't like being looked down on, right? You want to make your client feel comfortable on the video meeting. So if you're all up on your camera, it looks a little bit weird. So you want to make sure that you elevate your computer so that your camera is at eye level or better if it's a little bit higher. Now, if you're using Zoom on your mobile phone, there's another LED ring light that's $32.99 Canadian. So that's an excellent option for you as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and we are here to support you. My email address is chris@connectionincorporated.com if you're looking for help with transitioning your mortgage business online, or your online advertising, or any aspect of your mortgage business where you feel you could really use some help right now. Reach out to us. We're here to help you. We're really looking forward to it. So wish you all the best. And underneath this video is a button. I would love it if you click like, comment, share this within the mortgage community. We're all in this together. And make sure that you like the Chris Johnstone business page, or like us on Instagram to be notified when we drop the next video helping you grow your mortgage business. Stay safe out there. Hope you're having a great day.